This is a mini lesson analysis on Marth versus DK. Oh, after that nair, that was definitely a forward smash and a half if I've ever seen one. Like, true comp. Like, because, like, you clearly can see that you nared him in the air and that this will link to probably an action up tilt. It would be better here because, turns out he's close enough for you to get it up tilted. So we have, like, three up tilts at least off of that. Big missed opportunity there. I'd probably prefer to like up tilt here, just because like yeah they would crouch cancel it, so they would floor hug to result to a tech chase, but you know I'd rather keep tech chasing at this percent. If this were to tipper, that's a different story, but he's not close enough to really. Well, like maybe he is. You just can't walk forward. So yeah. Just like little optimizations. And also if you're gonna like down tilt, you do need to be closer as you see it. Like this is not close enough. So yeah, gotta be closer to optimize some of your hits. Yeah, missing your up tilt there. Unfortunate. Um yeah, can't really do much about that part. Just gonna have to take that. Uh Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, I guess like you could have like timed your fair, like at least try to time your fair in spots like that. But it's tough. It's like no, doing a fair is not gonna always bail you out. But what you could have done is after this dash attack, like could have like I don't know at least fair this. So like really late aerial doesn't do you favors. Probably you're not meant to walk forward here. Yeah, because like you know it's not that far away. But there you're closer, but unfortunately DK is not far enough off stage here. So after grabbing ledge, like, and you see that he's like, oh, he's actually he might land. You have to up air from ledge here and like continue that as a juggle. Yeah, I mean, this is a kind of matchup where you shouldn't expect easy kills. I mean, if it does, that's good, but it's not actually like the standard. Now he did mess up his recovery, but he did like actually like up B like around here. I would almost always run off counter because not only does it like kind of reset the situation, but anytime you hit DK during his up B, he loses his punch. So I think doing that alone is like really, really, uh, really strong. I also think you're kind of down tilting a little too much. That dash attack was terrible. Please don't ever do that. That's just not worth the value, the risk and the reward. Please stop walking forward. You know that now. Wish you walked a bit forward and like this is definitely like between down tilt. Like if you could tip her down tilt, sure, but you're probably not going to tip her down tilt at this point. I'd probably just forward smash or F tilt. Um, yeah, gotta look at the context. Yeah, there. Since like he's DIing a bit further away, like okay, you do need to walk a bit further now, because like now that he has a higher percent, now you do need to walk a bit further. So very much like you're kind of getting caught with like all these like little mistakes, like because like DK also is like just the reversal character, half more than like because like DK's tools overall just aren't that good. No, you do need. Yeah, it's like little things like that. Like, overall the setup is fine. You just were not spaced correctly to do that forward smash. And now you're dead because, well, also, like, you shouldn't be ever side being like that. You should have air dodged. But aside from that, yeah, like DK, when you're losing against DK, it's usually because you're getting reversaled. And, like, you just miss, like, little things like that here and there. So, overall even, but he hasn't actually gone like a clean hit on you, which is the sad part. Yeah, shouldn't walk forward there. Gotta know your percents a bit. Um, Here, like you have to make like a 50-50 call here. Like whether or not he's gonna like keep drifting towards you or not. Like they could remain to stay in place or go forward and like potentially hit you. And your option to kind of cover both of them is to just down tilt preemptively and then assume no hit lag and and like cover accordingly, you know, based off of how they drift. But like they keep drifting in place that maybe you down tilt again or you forward smash. But in that kind of spot, you down tilt again, or you down tilt more preemptively is what I mean to say. Yeah, all these like random jabs, like, you know, there's just like a lot of, you know, execution spacing mistakes that you're making, and that's just like getting you reversaled so much. Also, you don't need to respect DK above 100. Like their get up attack is like a million times worse. So yeah, you didn't time that forward smash. Like you timed it a bit too early, unfortunately. See there that you timed it just a bit too early. I'll go frame by frame just to uh, uh, you know, probably should have honestly running cancel F tilt. And then you just dipped a little too low there. Uh, you know, I think the ideas they could be refined a bit further. I do think you're down tilting a little bit too much. I think you should be doing a little bit more retreating fairs. But that's not the problem. The actual main problem is like the amount of times you're getting reversaled and doing stuff like that. Forward smash and dash attack, like, you know, they're not great, but they're not the main reason why you're losing. Like, okay, for this stock, you did just straight up get outplayed for most of it, but your three other stocks was getting reversaled like 20 times because of like execution and spacing mistakes. So, you know, that is what DK they like DK is like a knowledge check character in terms of those like, you know, those fundamentals, and you just have to make sure that you learn from those mistakes and that you try not to expect quick kills, know what the mix-ups are, and just play well. And, you know, keep playing well. Don't give DK any, you know, when you give them an inch, they do take it a mile.